Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Oh, I'm losing everything. Welcome, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to some more water. Today, we continue. God, that was a voice cracker from the depths of doom. Today we're going to be playing Grom some more. I cannot wait to get back into this. I'm a little bit eager. I'm already rusty again slightly because I've been playing so many different games, lol. Speaking of which, shout out to Darius and Farseer and Warlock. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm going to probably, I don't know if it'll be Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to be doing a stream on that other game just to show it off. I did better at that game than I did at BFG. I'm still not totally know what all the controls do yet, but I feel at least I got the one working that I wanted to get the one working the most, which is being able to manually control units and aim and shoot with them. So, welcome. Let's see. Ear. Okay. There we go. Hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Echo. There we go. I didn't want to talk again until I got rid of the echo. Sorry about that. Welcome. I'm being really silly today. I really am. I'm kind of hyper but tired. I could not fall asleep last night. I had too much energy. I wanted to just keep going in the thing that I was playing in, but I knew I had to get to bed, and I laid down and still couldn't go to sleep. So we are slightly tired today, but we're gonna still do good because I'm enough energy. It's weird. It's one of those feelings like I'm awake, I have energy, but I'm also asleep. Oh, the great Gobo. Give me the great Gobo. I am glad to be back. I really want to play this campaign real bad. Also, I want to say welcome to everyone joining us earlier today. Sorry for such an early stream, but if we're going to get to our chance to do Maneater tonight, then we'll have to do it now. Although this also gives me a chance to do a longer stream of this if I start now, because I always end up starting too late. Because I also thought about maybe we should alternate. Maybe today we do Grom, tomorrow we do Maneater, then the day after that we do Grom, then Maneater, and then on the weekend we do we have two options for Saturday. We'll do Grom is always going to be one of them, so I can keep his campaign going. So for Saturday we can either do Grom or we can do Grom and Deathmaster Schnick on Saturday and just do a Warhammer day, or I can show off what Darius and them got me yesterday, thankfully. And also, thank you guys so much. Y'all did not have to do that. I feel like I don't know how do I word this. I don't know how to thank you guys now because right now I don't have the way to really give you anything back totally other than a bunch of content at the moment. I can't wait till I can start giving y'all guys things too in the future, and there's so much I want to do with this channel as we grow. It's so awesome. There's been so many snags in the road, but we're gonna get past them because it's like I don't care how much gets in the way. I'm going to do this. This is the one thing I've wanted to do and worked this hard to keep doing, no matter how many times I get punched in the gut. To keep going. And that's just figurative speech, by the way. It's just meaning by life. But other than that, it's like, yeah, I love doing this. I love YouTube Even if it has its times where I also, not you guys, but I also am like, but I still, at the end of the day, I still love what I do, especially what it is. I kind of actually thought about this the other day. This is what I wanted to say as an example, but I've been so tired this week, and it's funny, I'm more tired right now, but I actually thought about this. When we were playing League while this loads up, I'm not going to really talk much about it, I'm just waiting for this to load up. I thought about the mentality of people who use bots in League. And I'm like, that seems a bit, even for my standards, because I can be kind of on the, sometimes a little bit lazy side. I'm like, that seems a bit extremely lazy. Because it's like, you're going to tell me you literally are too, I don't know what the word is, either too tired of the game, which if that's the case, stop playing the game. I mean, you don't have to keep playing it. Nobody's forcing you. It's like, Hurt, you should just keep playing my game. No, but it's not like Grom over here is like, I'll eat you. But it's like, I see so many people keep playing a game just to keep playing it, but they don't really enjoy it anymore. And I'm like, if you don't enjoy the game anymore, you probably should move on. Because you're not going to have the same experience anymore. I've seen it with a lot of games. Single player, multiplayer, doesn't really matter. But with multiplayer, it's a big one. We didn't end our turn last time. Interesting. Okay, so I think I'm close enough to get pulled into the battle, I think. If he attacks Karak Zorn. Oh, he gave up. Interesting. Oh, no, come on, no. How are you have that much movement? He made it all the way back to Kasabor. How? So, what? It must have a bunch of points in the... He must have a bunch of points into his movement bar. But I was disappointed. I wanted to ambush him. I needed another kill. So we got 15 turns to deal with Sabar, which we should be able to. We're going to try to ambush one more time. I'm going to kind of sit like right here in this forest area right here and see if he pushes out, so I can at least catch him out in the open with 2 armies. At worst case scenario. Yeah, we need to upgrade all of these. All of these need to be full upgraded. Karak Zorn is fine for right now. Most of the stuff that all my important stuff that's already built is all the smaller settlements. So they all need to be able to defend themselves with walls or something. So same percent chance here. So we're gonna sit right here. And we're gonna attempt 1 ambush. If not, we're rushing the castle. We'll trap him in there so he can't recruit. So if I see him start recruiting next turn, we're rushing him. We're not that close though. Hold on. Let me see something. Let's get a little closer because I need to be able to get to their city next turn. Right there.
Get out of sight.
There we go. That way. If they don't get caught by the ambush, then I can pull behind me and grab them if they make it past me. Okay. But yeah, I thought about it. I was like, that's really kind of messed up if you think about it. Like, why do you need... Oh, they left. Alright, that's fine with me. Oh, you're going for Antok now. He's gonna be slightly annoying, I can already tell. So I wonder if he'll come back if I start sieging. So vampires are destroyed. He definitely didn't see me, so I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna set up for the attack and let him have to come from the outside. Okay. Let's grab... my boys can fight on the wall. But we also need a battering ram.
We're having these kids for supper.
Whoa, I can... Oh, that's dope! Yeah! I like that! Where it makes it easier on me. Did they add that recently? That's savagery right there. That is amazing. Being able to AI control the second army so I don't have to. Thank you.
Wins. Remember it!
Thank you, CA. That was y'all's decision. Thank you so much. That is an amazing ad. Because that makes it a little easier on me on micromanagement since I somewhat suck at that sometimes. Especially when two armies come into play. Alright, in turn. Yo, Darius! What's up, bro? See, they're gonna take Antok, but now that I have a wall, should I fight that? I feel like I should fight that and do as much damage as I can to him. What do y'all think? I noticed you were playing Middle War Cell Squad 2. Yeah, I tried out one of the campaigns, or at least one of the first levels. I did Germany, of course, since that's who I would probably play online if I had the option. I'm gonna do US next. They're my second best option. I did pretty good. I did okay. I mean, it was on an easier difficulty, but it was for me to get used to controlling. It's a lot simpler compared to me trying to learn BFG. I did, however, get the one thing that I wanted situated away. The ability to manually click something and then take control and aim with it and fire. So I could use my panzers to take out enemy armor. I play War Thunder. I feel like I should fight this. I'm not gonna quick save. Whatever happens, whatever happens. I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna try to get some damage off of this. If I can do some extra damage to Emmerich's units now. Oh, and it's a bottleneck. Although, against high elves, that's not a good thing. Ooh. It's like that moment where you're like, ooh. Should have checked my range versus his. I'm pretty sure they shoot further than me, but he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any sisters, so I might be okay. Oh!
Boys, the war is here.
Boys!
Ready to bash.
I love orcs. They're so fun. Hold on, I can't spread them out right there when you do each number. Yeah, orc boys, you're gonna guard. The wolves are gonna punch through, and we're gonna have the wolves. The only thing the wolves are gonna go after is I need them to chase those chariots. I need them to try to catch them. They're the only thing fast enough. And so we're gonna try that. Booyah, booyah, more orcs. So we're gonna go over here. Whoa, no, I don't like that. Just do that. Then, alright, now we're gonna do this very unusually. So, the orc arrow boys are gonna be here. Because they can take a better beating than the goblin archers can. But I think the goblin archers have more range, right? So 115, no. The orcs have better range. So never mind, they need to be back here. Because if these guys can't shoot, they're just gonna get destroyed anyway, so might as well put them up in the front. Eat some arrows. Let's put them over here. Arrow boys. And the Gobos are small, so we can actually put the arrow boys like right up on top of them, and they'll just shoot over them. Alright, so that's good. Now let's make our orc unit here. Or our main unit here. Alright, the spearmen are actually going to come in as reserve. Back here. Like, they're gonna punch in from the reserve. Because I don't think I can get them up here, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, that's interesting. We're gonna do that? Poor Gobos. Alright, now the wolves. Good, okay. So you guys get merged with you. We make you into a group. Make you into a group. Lock. 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 Look! Okay, so this is probably the best I'm gonna get. What is this? Big Wah. Ah, so we actually just get a normal Wah as well. That is awesome that the natural orcs just have that now. They made them so much better. Yeah, look at them beautiful, beautiful orc boys. Protected by a wall of Gobo shields. Woo, man, this is gonna be good. Alright. Let the battle begin. Alright, Wolf Riders. Your only job is to mix up and harass. Wolf Riders! Fighting Warlock Leopards. There's a modern faction mod. Yeah, that's what I was saying in the Prime, that there's a mod for modern factions. I might try to get it if it's not that hard to install it at some point, because I do like modern stuff. Y'all know me.
Moving fast! Running!
Nope, y'all get away from that. Yeah, come and get me, our chariots. Come and get me. That's what I want you to do. Hit him! Attack! Come on, wolf. Run. You're the only things that can catch him. You go for this one. Alright, now. My cavalry didn't do what I wanted it to, but we should be fine. They weakened them and scattered them. I needed them to kind of disperse some of the units there. Because now they're not all going to hit us at once. Whoa! What was that just happened? Oh, that's right! I have explosive rounds! Oh my god, my archers have explosive arrows! Yes! I love orcs! Oh, MVP to my archers right now? The Gobos are just gonna be cannon fodder to keep this going. Oh my god! Do it, dudes! Do it! Keep firing! Focus here! Open fire! Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dude, that's amazing. Alright, pile 4, boys. Pile 4, attack! Get yourselves mixed in! The archers are kind of getting me down a little bit, but alright, I don't know if I can pull my green skins up. Oh wait, here's those guys. Here's those guys. Actually everybody should those guys. Wait, what's causing the explosions? I don't get it. What's happening? My orcs have developed the ability to spontaneously cause explosions. Which sounds like an orc thing to do. Oh, Jesus. Which sounds like an orc thing to do. Holy crud. Are we going to win this? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to pull this orc boy unit in. Get in there. We need to keep our archers alive at all costs. Arrow boys. We is Gobos. Oh no. Oh no. The hero dive back. This is where it might be over, boys. But we did do a lot of damage, just as I intended. So does the Grom... I know what it is. It's gotta be the Grom thing, the meal that I ate that gave my archers explosive rounds. But here's the thing I didn't know. If that's true... Let me go in melee and just fight this dude. If that's true then does that mean that means the food works for everybody? Like, that means the food is an everybody thing. Do I have anybody rallying? You guys rallied. Come and shoot these guys. Here we go. Shoot those guys. You guys rallied. You come shoot these guys. You guys rallied. You come fight these guys. You guys rallied, you can fight. You can fight these guys. I'm determined. I think it's the goblins that are getting it. Let's see. I think it's them. I think it's their arrows that are getting it. It makes sense because he's a Gobo. Our leader. I just find it how funny we're doing so much damage to this high elf army. This is how you even the battle between a high elf and a goblin. You give the goblin explosive rounds. I was spectating 190 drums. Alright, we got pushed now. They won now. We got broken. But we did so much damage. Wow. In battle. I was like Operation Barbosa with Martin units. I tried messaging you, but it says you were offline. You talking to me? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. For some reason, when I get on Steam, it always puts me as offline on my thing when I first start. But half the time, I forget to try to sign it back in. The T80s was all not useless. Really? T80s are usually amazing. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play it in World War II mode for a little bit first, and then I'll start modding it and get the modern factions and play the modern factions and stuff as well. But right now I want to start with the World War II stuff. We did quite a bit of damage. To be honest, I did the most damage I wanted to do was to his melee, which is what I did. Like his elite little dual swordsmen and his spearmen, most of them are pretty wounded and pretty almost dead. So even if they return to help the city now, they're not going to be able to do hardly crap anything. T90s was the T90s one. Okay. But, well, that was sadistic. I've never seen explosive arrows in this game. See, valiant defeat. Yeah, wounded. He'll probably take it. No? Wait, did you just literally... I don't think you want to come back here, bro. If you lost that battle and had a hard time with that battle, you ain't gonna like this next one. Oh my god, and there's rebels. Emmerich, this might be the end of you, bro. This might be the end for you, buddy. Hey, it's the Leaf Cutters. Where's your commander so I can beat him and take all your stuff? Keep him sweet. Oh yeah, keep him sweet. Give me that war fervor. Go bigger. Go bigger. Better era. Okay. Ah! Sometimes when I try to read stuff, my brain's like Doom Diver, Rock Lobber, nothing in that I need. No complaining. It's this one I need, but I don't have the money. I will have to get it next. So for right now, Big and Bullies, recruitment cost. Ooh, that would be nice. Heavy metal. Ooh, this would give Orc Boy upgrades, but that takes me scrap to do that. Don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's go with recruitment cost. Recruitment cost for the moment until I have the money to grab that spider upgrade.
Rob always wins. Remember it. Another day, another triumph. Got it.
Trying to figure out something Prime told me, and I can't remember what it is. Is it on you? The Big Lads, Art is Nails, Choppas, Culinary Curmudgeon. I should have grabbed that. Wow, oh man, I might have built him slightly wrong. At least, well, this part's not wrong, but I might have went a little too heavy into it. Gargantuan Glutton. Chariots and Pump Wagon upgrade. Magic upgrade. Down to size. I got that. That part I knew I need. Language of the Boys. The great Un is here. Un is here. The great Un is here. I don't know what that... Orcs are so great because you don't understand what they're saying half the time. Especially when I can't say the language properly. I don't know what he was talking about. Is he talking about it here? I know the arachnids. Queen is in here. I don't know what he's talking about. I'll have to figure it out later.
Gork and Mork want some dead.
Gork and Mork want them dead. They do. Gork and Mork most definitely wants them dead. Ooh, yes. More health. I want her to be able to fight anything. Alright, how we doing on that siege?
Stop this shit.
Why am I not able to see? There we go.
My God, we're having these kids for
It's a halfway battle now, I will say. Continue siege. Let's get the siege equipment going and see how it changes. It is going to be a hell of a battle. It'll be a good battle for the stream. Hopefully I don't screw it up. But I feel like if I feel like I almost did pretty good at pushing him back in that other battle. So if I lose this battle, it'd be kind of embarrassing. Wow, I love that you just raided it and didn't do anything. Okay. I see how it is, bro. For now, I'm just gonna do this just to get money. If you're just gonna do that, it's just gonna be a random cash stash.
Another day, another triumph.
Alright.
Got it?
He was repairing all the disabled tanks. Oh, nice. Oh, did that hurt you further? That looked like a bad, nasty battle for you. It did. You lost even more troops. Thanks, bud. I needed you to do that. Alright, let's go back to chat. It was a grinder. What? It was, he cheesed Warlock out of a victory. He was repairing all the disabled tanks behind Warlock's back. Yeah, that's what I was doing in that little campaign mission. Not as much as that, it sounds like. Oh, dang you, Wood Elves. Why now? I guess you're next on my list after Emmerich, then. I was going to go after the humans and the North for the other greenskins to confederate them. But no! The Wood Elves have to attack my home. Greenskin must eat them! We devour. We put them in the cauldron.
Hack them to pieces.
Ooh! Why is this battle so close? Is it the freaking swordsman of Hoeth? Probably. Probably AI control so I don't screw that half up. I only want to manage these guys. Alright. Quick save.
We're having these kids
And
for
let's
supper.
start the battle. So at the end, Warlock saw a little wave of steel. Or a tidal wave. A little wave? What did I see an L right there for? A tidal wave of steel. Yeah, that's kind of how I need to learn how to play infantry better, but that's kind of how I play my Germans because I play War Thunder so much. I like to control, like, I take control of one of them and put the others in good positions and stuff like that, but there are easy ways to counter that. I already know this because I've watched so many videos on Men of War Assault Squad 2 of people playing it. You see, that's why I do want to play the modern one because of the leopards. I do want leopard tanks. Y'all know me and my leopard tanks. I love leopard tanks for some reason. Gambling. Yeah, get 16. Wow. That's the same number I had, Gabe. Well, Renaud is not with us today. Hey, the right people are in the right places, it looks like, mostly. Mostly. Wait, so where is my reinforcements coming from? We should probably punch a hole in the wall here. Yeah, because my AI is not going to have siege equipment. I don't want the wall to get that heavily damaged. And their reinforcements are of course, coming from inside the base. I got an idea. We're going to put the towers over here so the AI can use them to scale the walls. We'll mix it up. We'll put one here. So they can use it. That's not lined up. Hold on, guys. Oh, no.
Chopper's ready. Boys.
That looks about right.
Ready to bash.
So we don't want to give him too much. I do want a tower on my side as well, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit these two corners of these walls right here. Because I won't receive quite as much archer fire doing that. So we want a unit of Gobos. Running with these towers. Okay. We need some Gobos, because then they can run up and already start punching a path through for the AI, or the AI side of my army. Because that does, for me, in my situation, this makes this so much easier that the second army can be controlled by AI. So I can kind of more focus on a cinematic battle for you guys. And play as the units that I'm going to be playing as. Can she climb towers? Trolls can't climb towers, right? How would you tell? Is there something here that says it? There's not, I don't think. I don't know, but she's still gonna be helpful to be nearby. Let's put her with the main infantry for now. Cause she can summon the rock golem. You boys are gonna help me punch through the front gate. They're like, ha ha! Perfect. Okay, so now I want... Gonna kill him! Gonna kill him! These Gobos are mostly going to be breaking off and creating ladders. Got it. Alright. Wait, that's too far away. I can't click right properly today. Oh my god. Okay, that's close enough. Alright, we need most of our archers, especially if they're goblin archers. I really hope they do have what was happening in that last one. I don't know how you tell. Because we still had enough turns at the food. I don't see the food icon anywhere. I don't know where you see that kind of stuff. But yeah. Hopefully this means our Gobos have explosive arrows to shoot the wall with.
The lads are ready!
I need to put it there. Yeah. The lads are ready! Okay, there's all my cavalry. Pump wagons. Actually, in this case, because we'll be going through a place, we should do this formation, like a lion slamming formation. The grinder formation. Okay.
Please, Gobos! Gonna kill him!
I don't know which one's which. Okay, that needs to go over here.
Goblins! Stop us ready!
Okay, perfect. Needs to go over here. You're gonna be keeping everybody. Actually, no. You're gonna be back here. You're gonna be in the middle of this. Okay. So, those guys are taken care of. grab that.
Three is better
Grab
than
that.
10.
Alright, the spiders and trolls are probably gonna be in the same unit. I wonder if they'd I'm gonna see if there's anyone on this wall. If this wall's vacant, I may just have the trolls rush this wall and smash this wall down and run from behind and attack everybody. We'll see, along with the spiders. And can the spiders actually climb walls? I have not yet to test this. You know what? I probably should. So they're gonna get their own unit today. They might die. I don't know. We're gonna see. I do need to test because I've never tested this. Do they climb walls? They should. They're spiders. Like last time I looked, spiders climbed walls. Well, not all of them, I guess, but a lot of them do. Alright. So, unit. So now I want this as my main cavalry. And you guys are gonna have your own units. Own units. Boom. Boom. Because this lets me be more specific with my formations. So now let's lock all these down. Yeah. Okay, so I need your unit through your unit. There's some units at the other place. Yeah, Unit 3. I'm actually going to go ahead and tell you to start getting in the range to shoot these guys. Our archers are going to get tore up though if I do that. No, turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back, turn back. Scatter, 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 scatter. We're getting kind of wrecked right now by arrows. We need to rush that wall. No, not there. What? No. Oh, it's being stupid. Oh, frick. Well, that's already a bad start. Now we can get in the range to shoot. That's a stupid spot for that to go, but that's okay. Here come the AI to help me. I'm doing dumb. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Trolls, 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 trolls. Smash that gate. Spiders? Let's see if you can climb walls. Indestructible? I don't think they can. That's dumb. They're spiders! Oh my goodness, look at the explosions! Yes, my goblins do have explosive arrows. That's amazing for a siege. Yeah, okay, so we had to test a lot of things today. A little bit unnecessary risk, slightly, I will say. Oh, did they destroy it? Oh no, here we go. Charge, boys, charge, 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 charge. No. Attack these guys, thanks. Oh man, man. This is so confusing. How are they doing? Okay, they got it. He's gonna see. We can't get on the wall. Oh, okay. I don't know if we can get over there without them killing us. I'm being a little I'm being a little dumb today. I don't know what to do. I'm losing track of a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna die doing this, aren't we? I definitely need the spiders to get over here. They're a lot faster. You know what I also forgot? I always forget I have rolls. I'm an idiot. Sometimes I question my actually go over here. Sometimes I question my intelligence when it comes to this game sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm really good, but sometimes I'm really dumb. Why are my spiders caught? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This nigga, you need to get back. You need to run. You need to run. Come on, Grom, get over here. See, that's why I summoned people over there. Okay. I actually need you to come over here and save my trolls. Screw that unit. That was amazing. He just stomped that chariot to pieces. Get over here. Why you not listening to me, troll? You giant rock golem dude. Come on. Well, no. Over here. He ain't too smart. Oh no, one of my units. Okay, river trolls, fall back. Disengage, river trolls. Oh, they're not listening. Disengage, river trolls. Why is Grom not getting over there? Is there like a traffic jam going on in here? Where is Grom? There he is.
No one's fatter! Gonna impress Gog!
I could have done better on that siege. This wool's still fighting. Oh, the sword masters are over here. There's also a set of them right here. Why am I attack, Gobos? Get mixed in. Archers are still firing their explosives.
Who can we stab?
You know what? See to those guys. You're behind them. That actually might help. Yeah, look at that. Oh! Okay, I think my new favorite thing are the archers with Grom. Let's see. Or not, there was a legendary mod called Red Rising that added modern units, but it's broken and abandoned. The new modern thing is called Valor Cold War. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. But look how quickly that changed. As soon as my archers started firing those arrows, like that whole wall just weakened. Dude, my archers are probably the best thing. Dude, how are we still fighting this guy? Could you kill him, please?
Kill them, bitch!
Okay, those aren't my pump wagons getting destroyed. He's actually kind of pulling back forces on me. I may have to retreat here in a second. And go get him. Alright, enemy lord wounded. Good, now we can break off. This unit.
Hungry!
Go for these guys. Alright, we won. I wasn't very flashy or very good, but at least we got to see some amazing archer work by the goblins. Okay. Let's see, the M1A4 Abrams. You have that backwards. M4A1 Abrams. Or not. There was a legendary mod. Already read that. The new mod is that. Like and sub. Join the Discord. Oh, sub naked players. Welcome, welcome. Or not. My favorite faction in that mod is Japan. Oh, nice. Yeah, Japan's probably fun. They probably got some cool things. They just added the type. I don't know if this is an accurate name, but the Type 95. It's the Japanese, or in War Thunder, it's a Japanese Humvee, but with a two quadra-barreled ATGM launchers. Ooh, I don't remember how to spell explosive. I think this is it. Explosive. Explosive Gobos. Explosive Gobos. Gobos. Alright. But I do like the Soviet tanks, T-90s. Yeah, T-90s are always savage. T-90s are scary, scary tanks. Alright, let's save that for the end of the stream. It wasn't the greatest replay that like I was hoping to get, but we won. Emmerich is dead. Emmerich is down. I no longer have to worry about the Dragon Prince. China's meth. Well, I don't know. If they're anything like they are in, what's it called? In War Thunder, they basically just use a lot of everybody else's tanks. Like, they have some unique things of their own when it comes to that kind of stuff. But a lot of the things they use... Ooh, my computer's kind of loud. A lot of the things they use is other people's tanks and stuff. Yeah, they have that weird... I forgot what that tank's called, technically, if it's modern. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's a really weird tank. It was in a game I played on the channel, I think, one time. Armored Warfare. I think it was... Ooh, I played it, but I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, I could see why they did that. It's probably to keep it lore friendly and to keep it safe, because you gotta be careful as a developer when dealing with real world things, mod or otherwise. So they were probably trying to make it seem more like, okay, let's do this so we don't have to worry about getting in trouble here and stuff like that. Alright, so the Wa is going to be gone, but we're going to get more momentum towards the next Wa.
Grom wants it broken.
So we want to loot and occupy, obviously. Boom! Win 3 battles. Axe of Grom. Embed a giant river troll hag. I already did that. Axe of Grom the Paunch. Axe of Grom. Move any character to the following regions. Zandri. Okay, well we'll be heading up there soon enough. Wah! Target achieved. Your Wah successfully occupied the target to obtain your trophy. Ensure that you still occupy the target when the call to Wah duration ends. The additional Wah units shall stay to help your armies defend your prize until that time. Enchanted item. Follower gained. Follower gained.
From the poach.
Nice. So, I actually need to start getting stuff. What he has to be ranked 12 for this, so he won't get this anytime soon. But we need to start getting other stuff now, so. Well, I think I have the Axe of Grom now. I have to go make sure that's equipped. Huh! I think I got my other legendary thing. No, there's no way I already had that unlocked. It says I'm wielding it, but I think I don't have completely have it? I actually don't know. But let's start making him stronger and able to kill things on his own instead of the army doing it for him. Ooh, what is that? City of Bronze? Huh. Interesting. That's different. It cuts down on recruitment duration, which is actually quite interesting, to be honest. Alright, that was pretty good. It gave me some quick upgrades. What did I need to do over here? I need to finish this wall. So all of our cities are protected. I need to finish this spider upgrade. What do you... Stop it! Okay. So you can get these. I'm gonna get this so we can get squigs too. Cause that's kind of hilarious. Like that, it's quite interesting that he gets a building that just gets all of them. If I could ever go south with Skarsnik enough, which is like here somewhere, if I could ever get down here and beat him and confederate him, or whoever's controlling this during Mortal Empires, I would love to have this area as Skarsnik. Because this area would be perfect for him because he gets a lot of upgrades for spiders and stuff. Now so does Grom, it seems, but not as many. Let's see. Do you get any in here? You see, you don't in here. He does. They're for spider riders, and I think spiders, but I don't know how it works for that. When you do get the spiders with him. We can't catch him. Alright. What? What are you trying to tell me, game? Alright. So we can't catch them, they're probably gonna run away. What? Am I tired? Or did an army with 3 people just to try to kill, just try to attack a settlement? I have this weird feeling. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. That they're gonna lose.
Grom's gonna conquer
So
his
this must be like Emmerich's like daughter or wife, and she's trying to get revenge. She's in a blind rage. She's just attacking the Greenskins full
Grom always
control
wins.
army
Chop
and
him
dies.
up good and proper. From the pole.
Bye. Faction destroyed. Knights of Caledor. Alright, Emmerich is gone. You gone, Emmerich. You gone. Next is the Wood Elves.
Floated and unstoppable.
The Wood Elves are my next target. Teach them right. Missile resistance, that's good to have.
Big as an orc.
We're gonna let that build up while we heal at least once. That way it's a bigger... We want to get as much out of this as possible. Mount Arachnos, just why is it wounded like that? What happened? What? Wait, what? What happened? Why did Mount Arachnos get wrecked? What exactly happened? It's gonna take several turns for some. Oh no, it's a turn for each of them. That's weird. What happened? Why can't I go to the wall here? Oh, I don't have enough money. Let's cancel one of these. Oh no, never mind. Doesn't matter. It's not out. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what happened there. Did I get attacked by, like... Did I get attacked by, like, some, what do you call them? Sand, why is my brain not working today? Wow, okay. Did I get attacked by some, Sand Kings? Or... okay. Right. That's one of those moments you're like, what happened? Oh no, I've made a decision. What's up, bro? What's up? Also, you missed the most hilarious thing. Goblins with explosive explosive arrows. It's the greatest thing. Oh, there's the Wood Elves. Sindel, you do not have a very big army, my dude. I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. There's no point. Wow, they still got damaged. Everyone's just raiding me. Wow, I feel like I'm the humans and I'm being attacked by orcs. Freaking Wood Elves. I'm gonna be starting a Twitch. Nice, bro. Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome, bro. Traitor! No, I'm just kidding. You good, bro. Sounds like a good idea to me, bro. Alright, get rid of that guy. Yeah, get me some more gold. And some more levels. I'm actually not. Eating doesn't do anything. Just kill him. Bloated and unstoppable. Discover 12 recipes from Grom's Cauldron. Ooh, but that's against high elves. Blacktooth. Unlock all cooking slots in Grom's Cauldron. Knowledge of exotic flavors. A secret recipe is revealed. Same thing. Raise and sack 10 different settlements belonging to the high elves. Gives me scrap for that one. That's going to be an important one. A random ingredient will be unlocked. Knowledge of exotic flavors. I have to control 6 provinces. There's a lot of main missions that just popped up. Collect 6 ingredients for Grom's Cauldron. New recipe discovered. New ingredient. Nice. That was a lot of stuff that happened in that turn. What I get is a new ingredient. Ectoplasm. Passive ability. Ghostly protection for rogue idol. Woo! And it's minus attrition. Nice. Nice.
The Goblin King never loses.
Nice. Okay. Leveling up. Well, if you need me, I'll be playing the is that American flag? And beat the crap out of German again. Warlock never learn. I mean, he could win. It depends on what he's playing with and stuff. My problem is I'd be probably maybe slightly too slow to the uptake on what you're doing and the tactics you're using against me. But as far as like strategy, I think I know how I would win. World War II or modern. Either one. Constant self improves power recharge rate. Yeah. Do that. So we can get more and more stuff.
Again.
Orc arrow boys and savage orc arrow boys. Weapon strength for all orc infantry. Let's get that just to get it started. We're only gonna get level 1 of that for now because I don't have that many orc boys in the main army. Just 2.
Glory.
That's just to give him a little oomph. And talk is once again busted.
Told you we'd win, boys.
Let's go over here and upgrade all this stuff. We need a wall for Karag Orid, which is where he's hiding out at right now. Okay, this needs to upgrade to give me, nasty skulkers would be pretty good, actually. They're better than your normal, just average spear Gobo, which I have currently too many of. At least 2 of these need to be nasty skulkers. At least 2.
Wrong. Just again.
How much would it take to upgrade my archers with some scrap, and what would they get? Heavy ammo? Woo! This one! I wish I had seen that sooner. Oh my god.
The Goblin King never loses.
I really like this new scrap mechanic. I really want to. After we beat him, we might do a Skarsnik playthrough, just for the hell of it. Because, like a big, long campaign Skarsnik playthrough, like, take over the map. Because I'm seeing a build, because I'm good with Skarsnik and already know how to play with him, with this new mechanics of orcs that's like, oh no! Like, what is happening? Like, what am I about to do to this poor map with a tiny goblo? Tiny Gobo will ruin all. We're actually going to stay in this area to heal. Plus, we need to protect the city for now. Ed Talk keeps getting hit, but I need to fully heal before we go for the Wood Elves. Alright, for you, I am going ahead and giving you the boys, because you're going to get more orcs when the time comes than the other guy got. I can actually afford to start doing them, technically. Wow. I can record everything right here. I'm going to give him... How much is upkeep? That'll give me 220 something upkeep. Let's give him two more orc boys. Get his army to slightly start growing over there. Because I would like to use him against the Tomb Kings. But I'm going to build him as an orc. Like, orc boy army. I'll probably send him against the humans to level up. First. To level him up. And then send him against the Tomb Kings next. Okay. Alright, so Cauldron, I've got 5 turns before I have to make a new meal. What was the last one I made? Frenzy and Unbreakable, and I had Dragon Breath with Growth. So I had, of course, Orc Spores and something that gives me Dragon Breath. I really do like that Dragon Breath skill. That seems to make my goblins really good at killing squishy things like elves and stuff that have a lot of range on them normally. They still outrange them, but once the Gobos are in range, they're going to do way more damage per arrow because it's splash damage than they will to the Gobos. It's quite good. Well, screw it, I'm too confident. No, Maria, JK. JK British, I'm not that stupid. The British are good, but yeah, that's a good idea, Prime, if you're still watching. That is definitely a good idea, bro. I mean, if you prefer it and you'd rather do it that way for it to start off with. I still recommend you do both, but if you'd rather start with that and kind of work the other way around, that's pretty good too. I got a decent trophy. It's not great, but it's gonna give me more ammunition, and it's gonna make my archers even more strong. So I think my standard meal for him for right now, until I find a better option, is gonna be Dragon's Breath. Until I need something a little bit more melee oriented. Like if we were fighting Chaos, I probably wouldn't do that. Like if we were fighting Chaos or the Tomb Kings who don't really have range, and we don't really need to kind of outrange them and hurt them damage wise, range wise, I'd need my melees to do better in that case. Right here. So that's probably what I'd do there. But we're gonna keep Dragon Breath when it gives up because we're still going after elves. Alright, let's end it here. Screw it, I'm too already read that. But welcome everybody to today's stream of Grom the Paunch. We have removed Emmerich from the map, and the Wood Elves aren't very smart. I do like they set up little tents, by the way. They're basically like an Indian tribe in Warhammer Fantasy. I would love to play as them, but since we don't have a good Wood Elf unit to play that's not from Mortal Empires in the original game, they're not really as viable. You have to be really good with them and know how to properly confederate with the other elves easily. The orcs are coming. Not the sophisticated bunch, but they are dangerous nonetheless. They be dangerous. Dangerous. Danger zone. Don't you run from me. Hey, Top Knots. Wow, you do not have much of an army. If I could wait, how many turns is this war? This war still with me for 9 turns. If he retreats, see, so what does he got? What we got?
I think
What does
not.
Orion's camp got? Oh god, it's been upgrading. It's gonna have the best stuff. So the camp itself is gonna be more dangerous than anything. Does it have trees? It does have trees. Maybe. Question. Does fire arrows hurt trees in this game like it would in real life? Like, let's say instead of explosive, I went incendiary arrows. Would that be better? Does fire actually hurt trees? There's a Chaos Invasion mechanic already in game. Also, Electron can instantly get a military alliance, etc. Oh wow. That's cool. That's weird, but it makes kind of sense. Don't ask me how, but when I met him, he was all green in the offers. It's probably... Something tells me there's something weird going on there that maybe they've met before. Somehow, in previous times. Oh, no. One second, guys. I gotta come out of the game because it's gonna try to load me up into... what's it called? I gotta exit out as soon as it does. Okay, good. Oh, nope, there it goes. Nope. I didn't want to let YouTube get to see what that was because that could get me in trouble. I hate when my computer does that. I really do. I still can't figure out how to turn them bloody notifications off. Can I ambush? I'm trying to ambush. See if we can get an ambush with our wah. Wow, Pirates of the Sartosa, bleh, Pirates of Sartosa and Kimri are at war right now. Hey, make them take it back. We are not at war with the Leaf Cutters yet, and plus I want it to be a fair duel.
As you get swore, hack 'em to pieces.
Oh, I hate that you're just out of range, I think.
Stop this shit.
Nope! Yeah! Yeah! Because I'm gonna fight the one at the settlement, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this one.
Put these sticks in the ground.
Put these sticks in the ground! Level 10.
Get 'em killed.
Leadership gain. Enemy killed in battle. Yeshilel, whatever his name is. Ooh, Moon Howlers. That's cool. Moon Howlers. Moon Howlers. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood today, guys. Just letting you know now, I'm in a weird mood. Goblin-tude! Ooh! Another 15 armor for the goblins. Jeez. You can definitely tell he's the Goblin King. Jeez, this goblin army might be almost impossible to kill soon. Like, no lie. Like, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Let's finish upgrading Spirit Leech. I'm kinda wounded though. Can I set up camp and raid? I can, and that'll heal me good. Alright. Now we need to repair Antok. Again. Upgrade Kasabar. Kasabar. Greg Orid. I need 2,900, so let's wait a turn and not upgrade anything else. We've got technology to get. See, now I think I'm going to give my Orc boys the ability to get a scrap upgrade. So when we get more scrap, we can get them. Get them upgrades. So that. We're going to get a scrap upgrade for our Orc boys. Because our secondary army is going to benefit heavily from that. Because Grom's kind of in golden zone right now. Like, only thing he's missing is a couple of nasty skulkers for some normal melee armor pen and anti-infantry. But other than that, because he's got all these trolls and spiders, he kind of doesn't necessarily need them as much. Because he's also got these 2 extra units of orc boys, just kind of hold that extra oomph of armor and stuff. Alright, so...
The immortal Grom!
Intern. I used this to bankrupt Grom and wait him out. If he capture your lords and send them back, they will be stealing money from you. Oh yeah, I kill lords all the time if I can. Just destroy them all. Just... Heavy metal.
Big as an orc!
What is the upgrades? I want to see. So we've got reinforced weapons, which is what I want. Oh my god!
I will chomp these 3 dicks!
Wow, they have missile parry. They're so good. You can build them either way. I know what I would do. It's funny. Since it's my first time playing Grom, I'm still learning what I would do for him next time. But already for Grimgor and both Skarsnik, seeing all this, these new mechanics that work for all of them, the Cauldron doesn't work for all the greenskins. That's only Grom. But this scrap mechanic and the new War mechanic are all for all greenskins. I love this change. This makes me love them even more in this game. They are so much fun. That I am getting this one though. If I were Grimgor for the regular orc boys, just the normal orc boys, I'd get padded shields. Because they could be my missile walls. Like, they could defend against a ton of arrows. While the big black orcs will get this. Oh. Woo! The nastiness that you're just capable of doing now in this game, as they update it, is just fantastic. How many turns I got? 7 turns? We can take Orion's Camp in 7 turns. Yeah, look at that. Actually, we can fight it right now. Let's do it. Quick save. AI, you control the other army. Once again, it's so much easier if I don't have to do the other army. Okay, so...
Got it!
Control large army, AI control, fight battle. Alright. So, say goodbye to the elves. They're in open field and I have spiders, trolls, pump wagons, a Grom of 2 armies. The only thing that's really going to help them is going to be technically the build, like, the armies that are here from the main, what do you call it, the main, my brain's not working, from the main building itself. I like that we're still using the same wall, and we're about to take another city. This can add up. What you were talking about Electrion? Yeah, it can. Although, I'm starting to see the benefit of the way the WA works now. Like, the WA is amazing the way it works now. Oh, I'm gambling that. Everything in this, like, everything's so much better. Why am I not getting magic? I don't get it. Did they break something with the last update or something? That's weird.
Large and in charge!
Large and in charge!
This is it!
Alright, two spear boys. Over here, we're gonna do a weird... I did not do 3.
These Gobos.
They're not spread out enough. There we go. There we go. Where's this Gobo? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this differently. Okay.
Boys. Oh, these blades. Lads are ready.
Lads are ready! That's a little too close. They won't be able to shoot properly. Right there is good. Alright, so we want to lock you. I'm pretty sure I'm not adding anyone else, right? No. Okay. So these two are set up. Now I need my pump wagons. I do actually think that formation I had was better. Although in this case, because it's an open field, this is still better. Because we'll have a wider cutting distance and grinding distance between each other. Okay. Oh, ground of command, nice. Okay, you lock your formation, spiders. Let's get you up here and make you a group here. Lock you into formation. Stone trolls. Gonna put you in the jungle to ensure your safety. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Alright, bring me the trolls. Follow the trolls! It's a nice little thunderstorm going on in this map. Alright, trolls are ready. Now this is being jumpy. Okay. Hello? Hello. I'm streaming, what's up? Yeah, I dropped my thing on the floor whenever you get time, but you can do it after the stream if you want. But don't worry about it right now. But no, I was just trying to move stuff. Okay, so with that, he is now properly locked in position. He's gonna come from that side. spiders are gonna be over here. I like to try to keep the spiders with the trolls because the spiders tend to have a hard time on their own. So, let's grab the 2 main armies. Start battle. Move to here and then we'll hold here. Alright, so I want Grom to come to this like jungle.
We ain't better than them!
Come on, start opening fire, archers. I need you to hit them. Please tell me we still have explosives. Yes! Goblins with explosive arrows are the best. Just tore them dudes to pieces. Just, yeah, let them have it. Like, we're not even going to use the melees against that. Let them have it. They're retreating. That's great. Okay, how do I tell them? Why are y'all chasing? No. This is what I forget how you change that. Alright, fall back, boys. I gotta let him get back in range. Okay. Oh boy. We're still in danger. Oh my god, look at all the archers. Okay, now we have to charge. Just pick a target and shoot, boys. Alright, Grom. No, you. Come on, Grom. You need to hit these archers in the back. And now I want the, oh, yeah, that's right. I want the, you guys to come up here. You guys come up here. There's so many archers.
The greatest judge! Going over now! Looking for a strap! Rob don't fail!
Focus the three kin and attack. We're getting lit up, guys. Wow, look at this massive amount of explosions shooting at this one tree. That is messed up. That hero is getting his health bar decimated. Could you imagine if you were that tree and you were just getting bombarded by, like... Focus here, boys. I need the spiders over here. I don't know where they're at, but there they are. Oh god, that was terrifying. We need to watch that in the replay later. Those spiders just came out of the trees.
What do you want? Moving fast.
Alright, trolls. Push up and fight here. Chase, boys, chase. Whoa, we have a pump wagon about to die.
Bring a splatter!
Withdraw pump wagon.
Hungry!
Withdraw pump wagon. Withdraw pump wagon. Mom, where you at? Where is it? Okay.
Chariots on
You
its
go
line.
after this guy, Mom. And for good measure, okay, I think we got it. Nice, another win for the wall. I'm doing a little bit bad with the pump wagons. They're really hard to control for me. I don't really understand how to get them out of combat once they get locked in like that. That's always been my problem with cavalry, which is why I suck. I don't know how to get them to disengage. Like, how do you get them to not get stuck in like that? That is the part I don't understand. Yo, sup, Tab King? Welcome, welcome, bro. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to some more Gobos. Woo! Alright, we need another. So, this save is going to be... eight-legged ambush. Because that was the light of the moment of the battle. Them terrifying eight-legged creatures coming out of the forest and a bunch of elves. Eight-legged ambush. No, eight-legged... no, wait. Okay, good. That's not the name of the movie. I thought I was gonna get messed up if I put that. Eight-legged attack. Or eight-legged attack. Eight-legged ambush sounds better. I keep second-guessing myself. Yeah. Eight-legged ambush. Replay saved in battle. Yeah. We are plowing through this part of the map now. I'm still waiting for part 2 of BFG2 stream. Oh yeah, that'll probably be either next weekend or this weekend, depending on what we do. Sunday. Depending on what we do Sunday. Because Saturday's kind of full up right now. I may end up doing, like, if I don't do Deathmaster along with Grom on Saturday, I'll probably end up doing a Men of War stream, just to show y'all Men of War Assault Squad 2. Well, for those who haven't seen it, thanks to Farseer and Darius, I can do this. Yay! I actually do really enjoy the game. I've always loved Men of War. I've never had the ability to play it myself until now, so. I actually had fun playing that little campaign I played last night. Like, I was generally having a lot of fun. I gotta find out all the hotkeys I need to assign. There's a lot less of them. But I just need to figure out which ones are important for me that I won't have time to click. Because that's how I judge whether I need it as a hotkey. Will I have time to bring the mouse cursor down there, click that, bring it to what it needs, and then click it again? Sometimes you can't. So sometimes you need, that's why League, you gotta have shortcuts for League, because you don't have time to go click your ability and then click the target. You need to always be able to go click, boom! So I gotta figure out which ones I need the most when it comes to that. Nice. Almost higher enough rank to start on his special skills.
Go for Grom!
Oh, look at that money we're about to get. Jeez, Orion's Camp. See, I want to take these for myself because since it's Grom, I'm imagining he's just burning these places down, creating freaking orc huts and stuff. Oh, look who's to my left now. Somebody moved up in the world. Uh-oh. Looks like... Oh! I see why. He has help. Faction destroyed. Bowman of Orion destroyed. Bold. What? Wait! You can... Whoa! I didn't know you could do that. You can get... You can get a Croxagore hero for other factions now. Oh, no. No, oh, no. That's bad. Because that means you could easily team one of these up with Krokgar. Oh, no. That just made that far more terrifying to be over here. But it's worth it. Anything special I can get here? No? I could, since this is a forest, I could make this where I get my Arachnarok spiders from. Kinda makes sense. Yeah. Let's go for grabbing Arachnarok spiders from there. What gives me my... None of these Snotling Pump Wagon Spike Rollers. Ah, it's this one that gives me the trolls. This is a very forested area, so I'm actually gonna make this camp handle all my large units. Since it's by itself. At least as a forward base against the lizardmen.
From the poach!
Okay. So we've got Goblin-tude now. We've got a lot of stuff. What is this? Coming back. Leadership -7 for elven units in local region. Wound recovery time -2. This is for weapon strength for trolls, giant, rogue idols, and Arachnarok spiders. Goblin rock lobber, doom divers, orc boy chariots, and squig herds, but that doesn't cover his. It's probably this one, right? Yeah. So this is the one that's for his. Yeah, because it's only for those. It's all from melee cavalry. Start making him stronger. He needs to be able to survive more. Let's give him more health. Alright, Orion's Camp is repairing itself and rebuilding. Farak Zorn. Ah. So we can finish the walls over here. And we can go for growth and casualty replenishment rate. And we can go for these. we'll have a bunch of recruitable people from main area. We'll have most of the stuff we need, other than the trolls in that area, which is why I'm moving them out here for right now. Just because it's the cheaper and more convenient thing I can do right now. Okay. So now my choices. I'd really rather not brawl with Kroq-Gar right now until I have to. This has still not been taken for some reason. But I feel like if I take that, yeah, if I feel like if I take that, I'm not going to be able to keep the peace with the lizardman for very long. He already hates me a lot. Very unfriendly and continuing to deteriorate. And he hates me even more because of my military actions against the bowmen of Orion, including destroying them, and I made friends with the leaf cutters, which apparently he does not like. We may have to go get the leaf cutters. I may have to turn on my brothers and take them. Because how much territory do the leaf cutters own? How do I do this again? Ownership. Just the one? Ah, that's sad. But I think I know what I need to do. Yeah. So I need to go over here, grab leaf cutters, unify my land across this area. So that way I can upgrade all of this, give it all walls and defensive positions. So that way we're carving a way in between both the lizardmen on this end, which Orange and Kroq-Gar are pretty decent size. I'm assuming Kroq-Gar controls mostly down here. I'm not really sure. It looks like he might actually be having a hard time. I think the orange lizardmen have more territory than he does. Then we've got Kimry up here, which has pushed pretty far north. He doesn't look like he has this yet, but I can't tell yet. Because if he has this, that means he's killed Schnicht, which I would like to go after as well next as well. Because getting rid of the Skaven would be good, and I can kill them pretty easily. We may actually have to fight the Tomb Kings, to be honest. They are the biggest target right now, besides the Lizardmen. But the Lizardmen will be harder to fight than the Tomb Kings will in some aspects.
The world's gonna be drunk.
At least until I can get my second Orc army going officially, so my Orc Boy army here. Once this is going, that might go for the Lizardmen, because it can have enough oomph to fight the lizards. Your phone's ringing, Mom!
Conqueror!
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's no... I don't know what he's talking about. Less eating, more building. Obedience +3. Ooh, no, this is the one we want. Yes, Vanguard deployment for all goblins. That is fantastic. I need commendation. Your phone was ringing, Mom! For now, we need growth and obedience. Alright. It's kind of hilarious how insane we went with that war. It usually happens. Speaking of a Kroq-Gar army, I'm assuming Orange is about to take Golden Tower for themselves. Wait, who'd they just fight? Did they just get into a battle with somebody? Are there Skaven right here? Oh wait, that's right. Isn't Clan Moors down here? Somewhere along these lines? Whoa. Something happened here. He did take it. I have a feeling there were Skaven there. I'll let Orange do his thing for now. When I get secure the northern part of the continent from the Tomb Kings and the humans and the rats. Ooh, he's pushed up here. So Kimmery's making a weird knife-like formation this way. Okay. These guys, are they friends with Kimmery? Because they'd be easy pickings. To grab the Spring of Life and secure a forward base. I want to talk to them. Oh, they're just rebels. Okay. So technically nobody will help them. Alright, well first let's go secure the orcs. Let's get us some... Let's unite our orc brethren. Because we do not want to overextend too much with that. Alright, orcs.
A great grave flows.
That's from leaf cutters. Everything's upgrading. I don't think I have to do anything. Just get over there.
Sweat it, boys.
Alright, let me go back to chat. Sorry I haven't been reading chat. I've been trying to focus. I'm a little distracted today. Also, I figured out how the arrow keys also move the camera in BFG too. That's cool. I don't really care about the camera controls though. That's not my problem with BFG. I know where to shoot to disable a tiger. Gonna smash and take his tigers with Shermans. Oh, you do? Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, tigers aren't invincible. They do have flat armor in places. That's the problem with them. They have very big guns, but that armor is not very great sometimes.
Warlord it.
Alright, let's go into March stance, because I'm trying to get going. I'm trying to get to the leaf cutters pretty quickly. So we can have a united territory. We're basically making a U-shape outwards from the mountains to kind of cup this area into our territory to keep from flankings and bad things happening and stuff like that. Alright, Croczorn, you need to upgrade, buddy. You're the only one behind at this point.
Drums porch itches.
Alright, in turn. Let's see. Then Farseer said Bayard not gonna be playing any random game in my library right now. Alright, Farseer, I hope you enjoyed the stream if you're headed out too. Thanks for joining as always. And I get the Pershing. Oh, nice. That seems a little early. Hey. The top knots are... I mean, it doesn't really matter which orc tribe I fight. But the top knots look like they're trying to... Oh! Kimmery just set off a sandstorm. He's protecting his lands from something.
Chariots rolling out.
Oh my god!
The heat makes
They don't really have any. They have some orc biggins though.
2 demos.
4 turns until the wad disappears. I wonder if I can confederate with him now. He's pretty weak. We should go look. See if that's an option. Doom and Darkness, Soul Blight. Let's go upgrade his Soul Blight. Yeah, that's... could be better.
It's very good.
We'll give you an... I forgot how much do you need to confederate? Do y'all know? Grom's showing up at orc dinner party uninvited. Showed up to an orc dinner party uninvited. Exactly. I could probably take him. But I don't know. What would it take to... I wish there was a button to say, tell me what you would need to make this work. Yeah? He wants military access and money.
Nada.
I said goods, we're gonna kill you anyways. Well, I wouldn't say that to Grom if I were you. So what we got? We got one little random dude. Then we've got... Oof, there's a lot of heroes. There are a lot of heroes.
I'll crush them all.
Crap.
I'm sweating
Crap. Crap. Why can't I attack this? Oh, because I'm in forced march stance. I'm a little... He's gonna get to... What's it called? Like, recruit some more next turn, too. See... Do I have enough? Reinforced weapons. Do they have any of those upgrades? Can I tell? I wonder if you're able to see that when looking at an enemy's army when you're this close, if they have scrap upgrades, if they're the orcs. I mean, they don't really have anything. This is my only thing I'm worried about, because this could hurt my cavalry a lot.
What you want?
We need to eat something in Grom's cauldron. Let's... Green spores, always some more green spores. Hollow bone, anti-large, we don't need that. I feel like Dragon Breath would really be important here against my own kind. Oh, I don't... Shoot, I used it on upgrades.
I'm sweating, boys.
That was bad. That was a bad decision. Yeah. Oops. What? Can I give them more than one upgrade? I haven't tried the new tech adept class yet. He can spawn robots to fight alongside him. Wait. I ended up getting the Prophecy DLC for Martyr. It was pretty good. I haven't tried the Tech Adept yet. He can spawn robots to fight alongside him. Oh, nice! So there's an Adaptus Mechanicus character. Well, they are cyborg slaves, but I mean, you do realize robot means slave in robot language, right? So technically it's the same thing. I don't know. All I know is you can spawn robot companions and turrets to fight enemies. He sounds like an Adaptus Mechanicus character.
I'm sweating bullets.
So, chicken nuggets. See, I have 2 armies with me. That's why I'm like, can I do this? We'll see next turn. So a combat servitor. Basically, that's what I wanted to say, a servitor. Yeah. It just summons and starts fighting with you. Ooh. Is he that scared of me? Dude, what? Oh no, they went and fought somebody. That's perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Greenskins. Thanks for your territory. Thanks for your contribution to the Grom. That moment when Grom ruins your dinner party and you run off and try to get your own food and you die anyways. Fantastic. We'll see who the fool is. War fervor. Well, we have 3 turns to do this still.
That'll do, boys.
Sorry, buds. Gotta declare war on you.
Gonna squish 'em. Chop 'em out. Go, Kenmo.
Boosh! Cause ooh. Yep, Krokgar has a few armies over here. And that's what killed those little goblins who attacked. But it's okay because I own this now. So the lizardmen can't just come take it. Nice. Sword of swift attacking. Faction destroyed the leaf cutters. I hated to do that, but I needed to. And that would be a rat settlement right there, which is the next enticing target. After I go get this Tomb King building. Let me grab this for my orcs. So the 2 orc boys that do exist are really strong.
Fatter than anyone.
Fatter than anyone. Don't have enough. I think I need 50 to cook, right? Let's see. That's not, I don't need that yet. I don't have enough to do it anyways. Okay, no. Demolish that. Repair that, because this is just my money making area. Oh wow, this area's got some recruiting power. Casabar. Okay.
Big as an orc.
Big as an orc. Okay. What are you? What? That's weird. Now we can afford to get him 2 more orc boys. In turn. Let's see. Looks like a fun class to use. I'll probably give it a try after I get bored with the Crusader. I went the Puritan morale path with Crusader. Ah, I see. I can't remember which one I did. I think I did the opposite because I like being a traitorous cur. No, but I don't remember which one I did. Volatile Vortex. Ooh, a lot more reserves, but miscast chance is horribly high. Horribly high. This is for wolf riders. I don't need that. All we need is walls. And more currency. Alright, more shiny things. Now let's get rid of these guys. Declare war.
Hack 'em to pieces.
Ah, he got away.
Fine, Grom the Slayer.
Ah, don't run away from me. Oh, I should have waited till I could catch him. This one. Pulling teeth.
Grom's pull.
According to the DLC page, it's a Tech Adept Inquisitor, a former acolyte of Adeptus Mechanicus. I knew it! I knew it. I knew it. I called it. I sensed it. I'm like, that sounds like Adeptus Mechanicus. Instead of like a Marine or someone like that. Oh, really? You come over here. Stop running from me.
Gobo King.
Oh, I hate that they do that.
Drop 6 go.
We need to be back this way anyways. We're gonna go get... Ooh, there's a rebellion happening. Okay. One more turn of having a war at our disposal. One of the most powerful inquisitors, apparently. Heh. So one of those tin cans betrayed the Adeptus Mechanicus. It sounds like... Oh, he's running. No, come back, orc. I just want to kill you. Oh. Okay. Lucky Banner gets growth and obedience or migration. Less obedience, more growth. Exactly.
Well done, my lord. You have successfully completed your war and claimed your trophy. Not only do rival war bosses gaze upon it with envy, but it will also boost the tribe until you claim your next trophy.
Oh wow. That's actually dope. Until you claim your next trophy. Glorious war ends. A new war unit is available for recruitment from the Regiments of Renown panel? What? What? Oh! Wait. Wait. What? There's WA units. So when you complete a WA, you get to choose one of these? Ooh. Can I get it though? It says this unit will be available. Will unlock after you obtain the biggest trophy from a successful call to war. So I can only do these two. So that's why it's good to get good trophies. Ooh. But how do you determine and how do you get a bigger trophy? That's the part I don't understand yet. That's the part I'll have to learn. So we can get some super squigs. They're explosive. What? Okay. Wait, is there a weaker unit? There is not.
Corpulent majesty.
Hey, look at that. That's weird. Is that the only one we get? No, we can get both. I'm not doing that for him. I can give the other one to the other guy. He's gonna need cavalry on the other unit. That's all his goblin units are gonna be, is cavalry. A new ingredient discovered. A new lucky banner discovered. Nice. So you are gonna get this one. Lava Spider Riders. Jeepers, man. Jeepers. Why are these paused? Oh, they're... Never mind. I'm done. Come on, we gotta catch them. Finally, we got him. That hurt. But we got some good wah from it, I bet. Oh, some good money, too. Yes, level 12. I'm actually going to consume them this time just to get some extra stuff back. Okay. So we're at 16.
Win, boys.
Previous wall success gave me an extra 10. That wasn't very much momentum. Probably need a bigger trophy for that too. The bigger the trophy, the more momentum, I would imagine. Evasion.
The greater. Keep moving.
We need to move this way and head for the city. It's under attack. And then Antok.
The immortal Grom. Wah!
Plane of Tuskers is more in trouble. Like, they're more in danger to be attacked. Because they're near the Lizardmen. I don't see Schnicht or Deathmaster coming after me anytime soon. So, okay. Alright, so back over to this guy now, so we can start giving him an army. Let's give him... Let's not give him any basic one of these. Those seem like a waste for his style of army. So we can recruit that. That's going to be 100 and something. Then we want... I think Grom's Cauldron's abilities only affect his army, but I'll have to read it next time I'm in there. Actually, I can just... Oh wait, I don't have it active. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put it back on. So we're going after Tomb Kings this time. Ooh, Phoenix Claws. Ooh, fire damage. This is the one we needed a minute ago, but we don't need it now. What's the one? Physical resistance for Goblin and Night Goblin units. Berserk for all Orc infantry. Wow. Gobo legs.
Grumps got some droll in it.
Okay, there we go. We need physical resistance now instead of... Oh yeah, I wanted to read that though. Is that all for all armies? It is. So giving him Goblin Archers is better than giving him Orc Arrow Boys. Because he will benefit from the food increases. So maybe giving everyone Goblins would have been better, but you know, it's alright. I like to have a mixture, but we are going to give him at least three Gobbo archers, just so he can have explosive arrows when the time comes, or fire arrows or anything like that. Alright, in Martyr, let's see, let's go back. Alpha Peria can kill whole armies with just her mind. Or Alpha Pariah, I don't want to ruin your day with the power of the Librarian and Thousand Suns, or Chaos Sorcerer, and billions of other humans and Xenos with similar powers. The Alpha Pariah is the strongest being the Inquisitors have.
The
Now,
forces of chaos wish to bring
I kill
about the
Chaos
end
Wizards
times.
with ease
Beat them
in
down
game.
at every opportunity.
Yeah! Oh, what is that? Oh, hi, Chaos. Hi. Could you not? That's a rebellion, isn't
You
it?
need a food.
Oh, God. Oh, frick.
I foresee.
Is that a
destruction.
rebellion? Or is that a legit Chaos faction?
Bring ruin. For chaos.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully.
That would be a rebellion.
Big as an oak.
That is inconvenient, to say the least. Alright. We'll deal with this first. Actually, I don't think it's a rebellion. I really don't. I think that's just a random roaming chaos faction. Just don't declare war on me and we'll be fine.
Drums poached.
I won't have to come beat me some chaos demons. You will not. You shall not pass. I said it. It's like, you shall not pass. Okay, so skip that. I don't know why it's telling me I can do something there.
Two devils.
Fighting this battle against the Tomb Kings would be pretty cool, but if we're gonna do that, we'd have to save it for next time. Let's see how long we've been going. Let me read this. I don't know, but in Martyr, everyone says the Alpha Pariah is the strongest thing in the universe, can destroy the universe if she wanted. Not likely, since she got killed by a Chaos Space Marine in the lore. That's true. But, I don't know. Maybe it's a separate lore in the video games than it is in the thing. Because I know what he's talking about. The Alpha Pariah is something really ridiculous. At least in Inquisitor Martyrs terms. I don't know anything about anything else, but maybe the video game lore is separate from the main lore for that game. That's all I can think that probably is equating to that. So, where are we? We're at 22 now. We are getting it pretty quickly. I think we may have to save it for the next one. Let me check our time, because it is getting later, and I did want to do... I did want to not go too late tonight, just because of the pure fact I need to recuperate and redo this schedule. We're going to do Man-Eater tomorrow. We're going to alternate back and forth. So Grom today, Man-Eater tomorrow, Grom the next day, Man-Eater that day, Grom Saturday with something else with it, and then Sunday will be whatever happens with multiplayer that I have available to me right now. So, we'll have to see what Sunday brings. Let me see where we're at. Time-wise. In Martyr, she kills whole armies with her mind. One Marine couldn't be able to hurt her unless she lets him. Yeah, that's true. But that's in... Yeah, and it's like I said, that I do know what Tam King's talking about. Like, in Martyr, that is accurate. I don't know about the lore as a whole. But in Inquisitor Martyr, the game, she's basically a god. Essentially. But, But that's essentially what she is in Inquisitor Martyr, but I have no idea. But let's see how long we've been going. Ah, 2 hours ago. Okay. Nah, let's leave it here. Let's save this. We can leave this for day after tomorrow's stream for it. Because that'll be a pretty big, I mean, it'll be an easy battle because it'll be a siege battle. Against things that don't have that many ranged units, which is going to be hilarious. And we'll fight that manually because I sadly went with, I don't have Dragon Breath right now. See, for siege battles, Dragon Breath is amazing. Both attacking and I would imagine defending, because then the goblins can just fire explosive arrows from the top of the wall. Which I love that's a thing for Grom. Like, that helped me a lot with fighting the elves. Like, a hella lot. Like, dude, just swarm them with explosive arrows. Like, she is torn. She is torn and isn't sure she even wants her powers. I could see her letting a Marine kill her to get out. That's true. I could see that too. Or forcing a Chaos Space Marine to kill her out of spite just because she doesn't want to live the life anymore. I could see that. I agree with Tam. At least for that side, I agree with Tam King on that one. The Great Gobo save. Alright, let's go watch that replay. Alright. We've been doing pretty good, though. We got going pretty good. Once Emmerich fell, that kind of put us in our perfect spot. Kind of like where I'm at with Deathmaster. Once I got rid of the dwarves, I kind of was able to really push north after that. Or I'm kind of able to push really north after that. So now I'm doing the same thing. Once I secure my front against these rebellions, I'm going to push north, grab that one random rebellious Tomb King settlement, lock it down as my own, as a forward base on that side of my mountain to watch for people trying to come in. We're going to start recruiting. We're probably next episode, we're going to fully recruit our second army so they can roll together and smash the Tomb King's land all to bits. We might go for the Skaven first. We'll see. If I don't feel safe or confident going after Kimry immediately, we might go for Skaven, then Kimry. So we might go for the Deathmaster first. But Deathmaster does have armor piercing. So I'm a little worried about that. On a lot of his rats. But it's only on the runners. So if I can kill the runners, and that's another army I will use Dragon Breath for. Explosive arrows on Skaven would probably be really, really, really effective at taking out whole units of Skaven really quickly. Because they're really bad against crowd control items that are really large areas of effect anyways. I imagine goblins with explosive arrows are not much different. So we'll probably use switch to Dragon Breath. If we decide to do that. If we go after Skaven instead. Let's see. She ends up flying the martyr ship into the heart of Dark Nexus to close it. The Grey Knights killed the Marine after. Wait, the Grey Knights served the Inquisition. Why aren't they playable? That's true! That's a good point. Is there not a Grey Knight? There's not a Grey Knight, is there, to play as in Inquisitor Martyr? Well, Games Workshop, if you see this trailer, if you see this video, what? If you see this stream, Great Games Workshop, that's your next thing for DLC for Inquisitor Martyr. That's your next thing right there. Freaking add Grey Knights. Make a Grey Knight class. I can't speak. But, yeah, make a Grey Knight class. That'd be pretty sadistic, actually. I'd play that. That'd probably be my second favorite class other than the Crusader. Or whatever the one I started with. I think it's the Crusader. I'm pretty sure it's the same one Tam King went with. I'd use the hell out of that thing. Also, bringer of bad news. Her sacrifice and martyrship was all for nothing. Chaos broke galaxy in half still. That's chaos, though. They always break the galaxy in half. If it ain't the demons, it's the Tyrannid. And created a great rift. Exactly. That's what I said. It stopped the Dark Nexus, so it worked. Yeah, it worked for that thing. But here's the thing about 40k, and I think that's what he's talking about, Tam King. It did work. You are correct. But the thing about 40k, and this is why I like it as something fun to play, but story-wise, I am not a fan. Because there's too many things that are just, they happen because they happen. It's like, okay, she went through all that trouble, saved everybody from the Dark Nexus, but then, because it's 40k, it's like, oh, well, a week later, a much larger chaos, evil entity arrives, or rift in Dark Void breaks open, Tyrannids come in swarms, whatever. 40k is just, you can never save that world. That world is doomed to literal endless war and destruction and death. But that's what makes it a fun video game. Story-wise, not. I mean, it's got a deep story as far as what it is and how many things link together. But it's still on the surface. It's, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like Michael. It's kind of like Michael Bay's thing. It's a bit. It's not to insult it. It's way better than Michael Bay. Anything Michael Bay could ever do. But it's basically explosion porn. but for war and conflict and chaos. Armageddon was invaded by orcs 2 times. And they won both battles. Exactly, that's what I mean. It's 40k. Nothing's safe. Nothing's sacred. It's always war, death, and doom and darkness. That's just the way the world is for that universe. It's built that way. But once again, it makes for a good game. Tabletop game. Video games. Stuff like that. Some movies. I will say that some of these new animated movies that are making for them, oof. Tasty. But the entire population was wiped out because one Chaos Space Marine showed up. See, that's what I mean. It's always the tumblers of who's stronger now, and who's stronger now, and who's stronger now. It's like, now I'm stronger, but now I'm stronger, but now I'm stronger, but now I'm stronger, now I'm stronger. So you get you gotta see. Once again, it's good stuff, but from a story standpoint, I think I'd still prefer other things, story-wise. Hell, maybe even somewhat the Xenomorph universe. Nobody shoot me. But story-wise, I kind of prefer the Xenomorph universe a little bit more. Because the story is a little bit more, makes more sense. Even with all the fracturedness that Xenomorph lore has, because you have to put the pieces together yourself. Because Ridley Scott's version is like 2%. Is like 2% of the actual lore and what happens. Because it's funny, is there's a lot of people out there, and I forgot the name already. I looked it up earlier. The other day. I forgot who it was again. I have to look it up again. But I was correct. The original Alien concept was not Ridley Scott. It was a book writer. I forgot his name. A very famous one. I always forget his name. I looked it up the other day and I forgot it again. But that's why I'm saying it's such a fractured lore. It's been done by so many different people that the lore is everywhere, but somehow it maintains, at least among the fans, a certain solidity to it. and what happens when and where. Mostly it's the books and the comic books that cover most of it, other than the main movies. Alien through Alien Resurrection. I don't know if I consider, and some Alien fans may get mad at me for this, other than the fact that the engineers did exist, and there was a homeworld full of Xenos, that's technically not how the engineers created the Xenos was in the movie. That was the movies taking liberties with the story and changing it around. So, yeah. That one, Alien through Alien Resurrection movies, canon. And some people are probably going to get mad when I say this. Prometheus and Covenant, no. That's not canon. Because there was never a human robot who went to the engineer world, bombed it with their own virus, and then created the xenomorphs using human DNA. That is not how that happened. The virus evolved. It did get out, and it did ruin their own world. Their own virus did kill them. Or bioweapon did kill them. But the Xenos were created through biological enhancement through inside the engineers' bodies as the first hosts. So the engineer xenomorphs. Or the xeno-engineers. So this part irks me just a little when I see those two movies, because I'm like, that is not how that happened. But one day someone will unite it. Hopefully it'll be someone familiar. When they have enough money one day. Yeah, 1 and 2 were the best. I will say 3 and 4, writing-wise, like whoever wrote the lines and the script for what they said in the movie. Oh, I forgot to do the replay. I'm dumb. Sorry, guys. Whoever wrote the lines in Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection for, like, the script, they were bad. Like, the movie itself and the lore behind what's happening, absolutely accurate and fine. But the writing for everything that happened, the conversation between the characters, especially the people, it was not good. It was not good. The Xenomorphs were the only thing good in both of those movies. And Ripley, of course. Like, Ripley and Xeno were, and the Xenomorphs and the Xenos were legit the only thing in that scenario that were actually, like, really, really, really good. Like, other than that, the rest was just like, eh. The others only had better special effects. Story was meh. It was. The lore was accurate, like I said, but the story was, in writing, was just bad. Because writing changes a lot. This is the danger of movies versus books. Writing in a movie can make or break a movie. If the lines that your actors are saying to each other don't sound genuine and don't sound realistic and human or whatever, blah, 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 alien, whatever, you're not going to get the same feeling as you would from a properly written script, which can actually completely ruin a movie because of it. Like, I have seen movies get utterly ruined just because of that one issue and one fact. Because the writer that they hired, well, no offense to whoever wrote it, wasn't that good at writing when it comes to, like, plot writing and who should say what and the reaction and how over the top it is. Like, every little minor detail in acting matters. So, Ripley was a badass, a real female action hero. Yeah, she's the original female action hero. Her and Sarah Connor from the original Terminators before they got weird. Before they started trying to do multiverse just to keep the movies going. Like, I don't mind you using multiverse stories because I like multiverse stories, but not if it's just for the sake. By the way, look at that. I love explosive goblin weaponry. But it's like, I don't mind you using multiverse theory as a story because I love it. I love that kind of stuff. But not if it's for the sake of just you know, oh, I want to keep my franchise going for the hell of it, like just for the lulz, and I'm doing it because of this reason only. Nah. It needs to be for, like, legit, like, reasons you're gonna make it. If not, don't make any more movies, make a new movie. And make money off of the new movie. Because that's also a big problem with the movie industries. They just push these movies just to make money, because it's their only way to make any real money. Is to push these movies really fast, whether they're good or not. And then hope they can get enough from the box office before people realize the movie's not that great. And that's part of the reason why I'm not really a movie person anymore. I used to be a long time ago. But I don't really watch a lot of movies nowadays. I play mostly video games now. My movies are video games. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Only a video game can capture the terror of giant tree people in a Warhammer game. Also, a giant tree ends before he gets lit up by explosions and we can't see him anymore. I want the Wood Elves to get an update. They're basically Lord of the Rings Wood Elves, is what they feel like. And I really want them to get an update, because there are a lot of good Wood Elf units technically on tabletop. They're just rare that people play as them. But yeah, it's like I would love to see. Ooh, my trolls are going ham. Get them, trolls! Just smacking. Boosh. But yeah, I would love to see another Wood Elf DLC and play with the Wood Elves in a campaign. Because they have some unique units that I wouldn't mind trying. They're still really archer intensive, just like any elf unit. But, what can you do? But look at this. Look at what happened to this little tree dude. He is getting lit up. This is what we saw at the end of the battle last time. My explosive goblin archers are just like... That's a good... Look how quick his health's going down, too. I want to point this out real quick. Where is he? Can I see his health right click on him? No. You see how fast that bar is dropping? Look how fast that bar is going down. That's a hero. Alright, wait, hold on. The spider ambush is about to happen. What we came here for is about to happen. They're in the trees. See them? Here they come! That is scary! You just see a bunch of spiders coming out of the trees. They're like... Nyeh! And they just start attacking you. Ooh. Oh. Oh god. Spiders are so scary. They're just everywhere. They spread out so quickly amongst them. Look at that. I was using them to chase down the units trying to get away. Jeepers, man. Oh, this one dude. Oh, God. Could you imagine being this elf? Could you imagine being this elf right now? Oh. No. 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 Oh, man. That is not good. Spiders are terrifying. Here come the trolls. Alright, let's get rid of the heads-up display again. Drum's coming in. Oh, ooh! That's right, I sent him after the hero. Oh. God, there's just so much stuff from the goblin army chasing them. Like, look at this scene from high up. Like, look at all these troops moving out after them. Then you got down here. We still got someone lighting up, getting lit up by explosive archers. Oh, man. The new changes in Warhammer 2 to orcs are a happy welcome for me. I love the orcs. They're my favorite. So all these new awesome upgrades they can get make them super fantastic. Like, super, super fantastic. Nice. Yes, Ripley/Connor had to overcome struggles to become the strong people they were. Was much more believable. Exactly. 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 I agree wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, but nice. Yeah, that was a good battle. I like that. That was fun to watch. Did I save that siege battle? That's this one, isn't it? Knights of Calidor. Yeah, that's this one. We don't need to watch that one. That one wasn't as good. The second one I just showed was a better example of using stuff properly. So, oof. Let's see. Just OP for the sake of being OP. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with that, Tim Game. Let's see. What I miss? I missed something. Let me go back up. Ardnot want to hear how trusting the Eldar sometimes can backfire. Now they can just churn out Rays from Star Wars who can do anything just because no struggle, no training, just godlike. Yeah, and it's not. I'm fine with special effects if it wasn't for the acting side needs to be focused on more now. Because I feel like now that we have more special effects in reality, as my final kind of like opinion on this, because we have so much craziness in today's society as far as like effects and technology and graphics and stuff like that, I feel like acting is now more important than ever. Like back in the day, they did it out of necessity. Like if you go and look at old ass movies and old ass series like black and white series and movies, they have amazing acting that you feel like you're generally watching a documentary or something, which is really creepy sometimes when you actually go back there. The only example that's a little weird, even though it's better, it's good in a different way as a classic, is Star Trek the original with William Shatner. That one was a little over the top, but it was good. Here's the ironic thing. It was one of the first ones to really get some type of real special effects. It was one of the first series. So, along with Star Wars, but Star Wars I think came after. So, the funny thing about it is back in those black and white movies, even in old Western, you would see like really good acting. Like it would make sense what's happening. Even when they're getting shot with the horrible special effects in their guns that they have. They look generally real for the era. Which shows that they had to generally act perfectly to make sure the movie went over properly and made money. But what's funny about this is they were better actors out of necessity. But nowadays, where I do think that acting is more important now, because now it's being underchanged because of special effects are a thing now. I feel like we actually need to be like them and think of it as a necessity thing. Like, special effects can only get you so far, and I hate to say this, it's working right now. But after a couple more years, other than young people and young kids, after a couple more years, it is going to get harder and harder for these companies to just do special effect Michael Bay level movies, but have horrible stories and get away with it. So at some point, we might even see a weird, at least for the movie industry, there are certain ones that are exempt from this rule, but most of them are not. We might see this weird, like, I don't know what the word call it, like, almost like a de-upgrade, like you get devolved, like a Pokemon. Like, we're gonna lose something, and then we're gonna have to realize, okay, we need to take a step back, and then we're gonna have to redo this one section all over again. At least for the movie industry. Video game industry has this issue, but not as prominent. It still has problems, but the difference a video game has, which is why it's better, I prefer video games over movies now. The difference for a video game is even if the story is not great, and not that great, unlike a movie where only thing holding it up is special effects, there's gameplay, there's interactability. So a game can get away with a crummy story but have a really fun game. So, because if the game is stupid fun to play, you could have the worst story ever, but it'll still be good. And this is not me insulting the game, but I'm gonna give you an example of a simple story, but the game mechanics make that game amazing. Maneater. Maneater is a perfect example of this. It is a simple, stupid simple story of just a joking documentary about a fisherman warring with a shark and all sharks, trying to hunt certain sharks and a certain shark that killed his daddy. And you play from the shark's perspective. But here's the ironic thing. The story is stupid simple in a good way. But the mechanics are so good and so airtight and so unique that the game's like, the story's not what you're here for. You're here to be a shark. You're here to play as a shark. And so it's like, that's a perfect example of that. Yo, James! Think of how Connor and Ripley become the stronger characters they are now at Ray's character, LOL. Yeah, I don't like Ray's character that much either. She's a cool character, but she is too stereotypical. She doesn't have that character building background. But that's, once again, it's because it's being done by a company that has too much special effects power and not enough good writers. I call it the Michael Bay syndrome. It's my new word for it. Is when you pile so much on looks and not content. Let's see. Back to it. Even the original Superman had struggles in character building plots. Exactly. Every movie or even a video game. This is also a rule when I learned video games. Everything that you're gonna play as or watch on a TV screen needs to have some reason to be there. Even if it's a weird M. Night Shyamalan type deal twist or whatever, or George R.R. Martin type of deal of extreme twists, or any of these things, there's still a baseline thing. Like, there's still a baseline plot, a baseline thing that keeps it intact so it doesn't fall apart. But a lot of movies are losing this ability. I mean, you can tell that with the Star Wars movies. They clearly have Michael Bay syndrome. Like, it's a good movie and fun movie to watch. Like, to watch it. But it's not a fun movie to... This is going to sound weird. To consume. Which means, as a human, to fully intake and fully enjoy as a whole. It's only fun to watch because it's a Star Wars movie, because there's lightsabers, blasters, action, of course, once again, fancy special effects. And if you're a Star Wars fan, then you probably can get away with that being enough for you for that series. Star Wars is a weird franchise. It's gone from being the best thing ever to being a survivor of its own weird lore and legend, I guess is the best way. Not lore, legend. Its own legend keeps it going. And like I said, they're fun movies to watch, but I don't know necessarily if I'd watch them in theaters. I mean, for me at least, personally. Unless I was taking someone to watch a movie, like if I had a girl or something, She just wanted to watch a Star Wars movie. Something just simple and just something to just watch. Sure, I'll go watch a movie and go spend a little money for that. But other than that, no. On my own, no. On my own, I'll wait till it comes to Netflix or something. Or watch, I hate to say this, or sadly watch it online. But I'm not going to say where. Or any of those types of places. But I do this with certain movies because, no offense, certain movies don't feel like they kind of deserve my money. So, it's the same thing I do to video games. If I don't feel like that game deserves my time, I'm not paying money for that. So, I don't know. What did Darius and Warlock say? Let's see. Warlock said, yeah, but most modern movies are like, make him strong and give him no problems to overcome. Exactly. And then, games can get away with poor story if the mechanics are good. A movie with a bad story cannot be saved. It can't. You're right. You're right. You'd have to basically turn your brain off if you're going to watch a movie like that. Like, you'd have to be only watching it to just sit there and chill with the family or something. Like, that's why Star Wars lives. This is why Star Wars will never die, which is both a good and bad thing for it as a franchise, is the family factor. It's a good movie to watch with just your girl, with your children, with your parents, with your brothers and sisters, whatever. Some friends. It's a good movie because of that, and that's the only reason why in the movie franchise it's survived this long. It does have a lot of deep lore underneath of it, but that's not technically because of Disney or even Lucas, even though he's the original designer. So, but it's kind of weird. Both Alien and Star Wars started somewhere else. Actually, I can't say that about Alien. Alien started as a book and came back to being better as a book. Star Wars started as a movie, became a book and comic books and animes, then got better in those. And it's quite funny to see those types of things, where you see other smaller developers who don't have as much of these big box developers that get these movies do. The Clone Wars cartoon is 10 times better than any of the movies. And I kid you not. Even though it's a cartoon and it's made for kids technically, if you actually sit down and have patience even as an adult and watch some episodes of that, that thing is super good. It's super deep. It's got the action it needs just like any Star Wars. But it makes sense. And it's really awkward. Because it's like, how does a children's show have more cohesion and better story and writing, by the way, which is really weird for a cartoon. We're comparing this to, this is still a cartoon. But that being said, it's still more advanced, and this is saying something. It's still more advanced script-wise than the movies. What? This is weird. But let me see. Let me finish what I was saying. Trust me, I've seen fan animations with better story than most movies. Yeah, most fan animations do. The smaller stuff is always usually better. People remember struggle and overcoming challenge. Yeah. And that's also why a smaller developer is better, because they've lived a normal life. I feel like with most things in today's society, there is starting to be a separation between people who were born with a silver spoon. We're not going to get into this conversation. This is for a vlog. But just on the surface of things, in comparison, when you look at someone's judgment, because they are going to be influenced by their life and their experiences. We're human. We're all human. So, there is getting to be a huge margin and huge separation more and more every day between that someone who is born with the silver lining, silver spoon from the get-go and lived with it their entire life, and how their perspective looks at life, and then one who has either suffered bad things or just a rough life in general, or has had to fight for everything like me and my mom have, and some other people, other YouTubers have. It's and just as an example, and many others, there are still a lot of people who do that. But there's getting to be more and more of a big exempt between these. You can actually, I'm not going to say which is which, I'm just going to use YouTube as an example, as a melting pot. There's also YouTubers from that opposite spectrum, from the one that you can tell they were born, no offense, with way more than most people have, and this skews their judgment on a lot of things. Whether it be politics, gaming, movies, food. Food's the kind of a weird one. Food is more of a personal thing, so that one I can't really say, but it does play a part. And everything. Every little thing you experience in your life and what you grew up with, we don't realize how much that actually influences us. Whether we want to admit it or not, from either spectrum. So, but movie-going wise, you can clearly tell the difference. Because anyone who's actually kind of, it's gonna sound weird, had to go through certain experiences will be able to judge certain things better. Don't know what I could give as a perfect example right now, but movies is the best thing we can talk about as far as that's concerned. It's like the judgment of movies from person to person. You could actually ask a lot of people and they would say, most of these are from nowadays, though I will say from today's era, most people will say the Star Wars movies were really, really good. And once again, they're decent, but I wouldn't call them good, like really good. Like winning any awards in anything special at all. So, but some people, if you ask them, they'd immediately go, oh, that's like the greatest movie ever conceived. And I'm like, And it's really odd to hear that sometimes, because it's like, the only thing, like I said, all you can chalk that up is, that's just difference of life. They have a more of a, and it does tend to be that if they're really were handed a lot of things in their life, they're not as appreciative of things, so they tend to take things with as a whole, meaning instead of analyzing it and seeing, was this really worth my money, because they have money to blow, because that's a part of the issue. A part of the issue is, because they have money to blow, they don't sit there and weigh the pros and cons. Is this something I would enjoy, and is this really a good movie for me? Would I really like it? Do I like it at all? And that's the problem of having a lot to just throw around. You can kind of get into this perspective accidentally, and it's not on purpose, and there's nothing wrong with it, that kind of starts giving you a false negative on certain things, because you've kind of forgotten what it means to be conservative and not just say this is this way because it is because you were able to see it. I don't know how else to say it. It's not, like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just how we all are. People are people. But let's see. Trust me, people remember struggle. In Star Wars, Rey was just better than everybody. No Dagobah, no father issues to overcome, nothing. She was just purposefully OP just to say, here's a strong female character, but they failed badly, in my opinion. Well, you want to know something funny? Do you want to know why Rey was supposed to be OP, but the writing did so bad at explaining this that nobody really cared until it finally came out? And even now, when it's been revealed, it's not as good because the writing ruined it. And do you know why she's OP, Tam King? Like, technically, do you know why, if it was a good movie, like if it was written well, do you know why she's technically OP? It was in the most recent movie it was revealed why she's that way. Let's see. And I'll read chat to see if you know. If you don't, I'll tell you. It doesn't make the movie any better because the writing and the writers who handled it butchered it so bad that it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. There is an excuse why she's so strong, but because they did it so bad, she was a Sith. Blah. Well, no, she wasn't a Sith. She wasn't just a Sith. She was a female daughter/clone of Palpatine. It was confirmed. She is Palpatine's daughter. She is Palpatine's clone at the same time. He wanted his own offspring because he knew the rule of 2 was too hard to maintain with Sith with other Jedi he kept corrupting, like Vader. Every Jedi he corrupted ended up leaving him and turning on him. Vader, even Maul. Even Maul went off and did his own thing after he got cut in half by Obi-Wan and survived. So, the original thing it was supposed to be is that she was supposed to turn out to be a direct / female daughter / clone of Palpatine with his full powers intact. She just didn't know how to use them. But the writers were so bad at delivering the base storyline of how this was supposed to be. Doesn't really matter that she's his daughter. They screwed it up so bad. She still had no real... Because even with her being his daughter / clone, she didn't remember it. So what you should have done to give her the thing we talked about, overcoming troubles and overcoming things to make you a stronger character, they should have had it where she found out in the first movie and it devastated her. It should have ruined her in the first movie, and then her journey should have been her starting as a Sith, or an anti-hero Sith, meaning a Sith that is part Jedi, and then slowly coming back to the Jedi side as Luke or someone, or something. I don't know what else I would come up with. That's too much to write out altogether, because you'd have to redo the entire thing. And it would have given her something to overcome, which would have basically been herself in this case, and who she is. But they ruined it. They ruined it. A gray Jedi or not. Yeah, basically a gray Jedi. A neutral. She was basically the movie's version of what Ahsoka became. Because Ahsoka became one of those. She wields the white lightsabers. The neutral lightsabers. The lightsabers that can only be wielded by someone who is completely balanced in the ways of the Force and understands it. And both sides. And why everything happens. So, she basically became Ahsoka. But nowhere near in a good way. Like, it was awful. It was a train wreck the whole time. Lumping it all at the end definitely didn't make sense. As you said, nobody gave a damn by that. They didn't. Because everyone wanted to know, who's Rey's parents? Who's Rey's parents? They waited 3 movies to tell you, and then screwed it up anyways, and then it didn't matter anymore. So it's like, you should have told us in the first one, and then let the other movies be the journey, and the final movie be her overcoming her Sith side. Then you could have done something different with Kylo. Because Kylo was a useless character. I really feel bad about Kylo the most. This became a Star Wars blog, by the way. We need to end this after this. But yeah, like, I'll say the last thing I want to say, like, Kylo's character, completely freaking pointless because of the way they wrote the story. If they had done what I said, he could have been her way back to the Force because she fell in love with him. I'm like, it could have been the reverse Anakin. Oh my god, I should write these stories. They could have done a reverse Anakin. She starts as a Sith, becomes a Jedi. She could have, and it would have been because of Kylo. Like Padme to Anakin. No. See? That's a story I would have watched. That would have made more sense. And you would have had a new villain. Hell, you could have made her the villain temporarily, but have Palpatine secretly still be in the background. It would have worked so much better than Kylo. Kylo's character was so pointless throughout the whole movies, all of them. It was bad. But felt tacked on just to explain her being OP. The first movie was supposed to get you interested in the character. The second movie was supposed to get you attached. Yeah, but if the plot's not right to begin with, you're not going to successfully get me attached to said characters. That's why I said, if it was like how I just said it, people would have loved them. They would have loved the dynamic between her and Kylo even more, because it would have been so stressful for Kylo, because if he actually was still a Jedi, which I would have done in that story. In that story, I would have kept it where Luke had actually already passed away. Because at this point, no offense, all Luke was in that movie as well, he was just a, no offense, not to the actor. This is just against the makers of the movie. They basically just made Luke a poster boy and then killed him off. There was no point for Luke to be there either. So what they should have had it done, if they were going to make Luke a poster boy to begin with, they should have had Luke only appear in flashbacks, and it should have been Kylo's memories, and Kylo is the Jedi that's trying to save Rey. Because he's the one that can censor because they have a connection. Like they did. So, this would have made more... I don't know how you would have tied everything perfectly together. It would take some more time to put out all the pieces together for every other character and how they would fit into this. But just the basis alone that I was talking about that you need to make a movie work or a game or anything, that core piece, that's the core piece. That should have been the core piece. New Star Wars was just about killing off the old heroes so they can start a new Star Wars SJW characters. Otherwise, yeah, that's true. How they killed off Han was yeah, and then there's so many awkward things in that movie. Han getting killed by Kylo just because Kylo has to kill a loved one to become a true Sith. But the reason why Kylo became a Sith didn't make any sense because they made Luke a crazy man. Like, Luke acted like he was on drugs. Like, that's the last thing I want to say. Like, his character, not the actor. The character in the script acted like he was on drugs. Like, he was so afraid of Kylo for literally no reason. Instead of doing like Yoda would have done... and came to the boy and said, "You are studying the dark side," like Yoda did to Mace Windu, when Mace Windu accidentally started learning dark arts with Force Lightning abilities, which is what made his lightsaber purple, by the way, he should have done like Yoda, pull him aside, talk to him, guide him like a good Jedi Master. I feel like there's so many incompetent Jedi Masters in the new movies. From episode 1 all the way up to the new ones. Don't get me started about the Qui-Gon Jinn theory I have. Like, I blame all of this horrible stuff that's happened. It's technically the writers. This is a joke about what I'm going to say. I blame everything on Qui-Gon Jinn. Everything. It's Qui-Gon's fault. Qui-Gon caused the universe to implode. All because he's like, "Hey, you know what's a good idea? I'm an old man and I'm going to take a young kid off of a planet away from her mother while he's still a young boy and doesn't understand anything and teach him the ways of the Force and make him a Jedi while he has no parents to guide him and teach him anything about being a man and an adult." Whew. Sorry. Oh, man. We do, Tam King. I had to do that, though. But it's Qui-Gon's fault. Always remember that as I end the stream now. Always remember this, everyone. If you want to... But in all actuality, it's the writer's fault. It's the writers that wrote the scripts. And these lines and these stories. But in joking fashion, in the universe... As far as the lore is concerned, it's Qui-Gon's fault. Qui-Gon is basically Horus from 40K. Horus Heresy. It's Qui-Gon's heresy. Oh, man. Nowadays, if you want a good story, you need to either read a book or look at 20% of the movies with a good story in it. Wait, all freaking mini vlog. Wait, all... Wait, what? Yeah, it was basically a mini vlog. Y'all know how I am. When I talk about Star Wars, Star Trek, Alien, Predator, a lot of robots, a lot of different things, I go off on tangents. But, I mean, there's not much we can do about it. It is what it is. But I blame Qui-Gon. Oh, hello. Your hair's really gray. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I've seen some 20-year-olds have a gray hair.
Your hair's really gray, just letting you know. Alright, hold on. I'm fixing to end it, so hold on. I'll have you reorganize everything. But alright, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here now, finally. Let's end this Warhammer / Star Wars vlog that it ended up as at the end.
Let me sit out.
Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's episode as we continued our or excuse me, I hope my voice don't hurt for this. Our that's better. That hurt. As we continued our and also talked about all the ways why story writing for movies is awful now in today's society. Too much special effects. I don't mind special effects, but make good writing too. Because that would be the most unbelievable movie ever created. Good special effects and good writing. The day that happens, legit. By the way, I bet you it ends up being a Kojima movie. Because Kojima might make movies soon. I'm watching those movies. We're talking about special effects meets Kojima brain. Whew! I want these movies to exist. I'll watch those movies. But alright, everybody. Peace and love. Tam King said, fun as always, Art, and I have a good one. That was a cheap battle, and you know it. What did you say? What battle? I don't know what Darius was talking about. You mean my battle? Ah, man, I always cheat the elves. The elves deserve to be cheated. But, Ardot, want to hit me up on some Men of War? I need new prey. No, I'm not that good, Darius. Not yet. Not yet. We'll do that this weekend, because I do kind of want to do a stream on it. And you can get involved in the stream again, just like you did with BFG. You'll probably become you and Warlock and Bonesinger, besides James, when he can get the game, y'all are probably going to become my resident, like, RTS people I go to do co-ops with. And to do verses as well. To do verses in co-op. So, that's going to be good. But yeah, definitely this weekend we will do that, Darius. I want to kind of spend this week practicing. Like I am with BFG. Because we might do BFG Sunday. I don't know. We'll see what we can do Sunday. Sunday's kind of up in the air for me right now. Saturday's the only for sure thing. At least mostly. I hope I'm wrong, but Kojima movies will fail. He's a good game mechanics, but wait, he's good at game mechanics, but story is. But that's the thing though. His stories are good though. They're all over the place, but they're only all over a place because in a video game, and this is something I actually saw in an interview before I go. This is the last thing I'll say about Kojima. I actually don't think so. I don't think his movies would fail. Because the problem with him is that all of his story has to be separated because of the mechanics. Death Stranding is a perfect example of this. Majority of the story for Death Stranding is in collectibles. It's in the stuff you pick up. So I feel like he can't show what he really wants to show. But I'll just have to leave it at that. We might do a vlog Sunday, since I don't really have anything Sunday. And we'll probably talk more about this if y'all want to. I like talking about stuff like this. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope it doesn't fail. But maybe it will. Who knows? Maybe he is only that good at making really, really good video games with his company. With his partners and dudes that work with him at Kojima Productions. But I don't know. Only time will tell, though. But I do give a point. But I think it's because video games do hold him back. Because remember, publishers are a big issue. And movies are a little bit less so when it comes to that. Like, you have more time for a movie than you do a video game most of the time. And Sony's... Not all their movies are that good, but some of Sony movies are pretty well published. They give them plenty of time. So, sometimes. We'll see. I have a feeling they'd let Kojima take his time, because they know how successful he can be. So, could be wrong though. No, it won't be 90 minutes. It will not be 90 minutes. Here's something we'll tell you right now on this last thing too. They're gonna be big movies. Kojima will bring back long movies. He ain't gonna make no 90-minute movie. His movie will be 2 hours or longer. He will bring back Lord of the Ring level size movies. Guarantee you that's what happens. They won't be 90 minutes. They'll be close to 3 hours long. I'm calling it now. That they will be 3-hour movies, not 90. Because I see him being a Lord of the Rings style movie maker that makes his movies really long because they kind of have to be because of all the deep lore hidden in it. And so I can see that, but only time will tell. Hopefully we're wrong and he does succeed, because I would love to see some good movies by him, but we'll find out. But peace and love, Tam King, Darius, Warlock, everybody. Alright, I'll be finishing chapter 4 of Orcs of the story we're typing. Oh, nice, you're doing Orcs, nice. We already finished the Dwarves. That's cool. Nah. He's unproven and are not, he what? What do you mean he's unproven? How is he unproven, though? Sony's seen his work. Metal Gear Solid and Zone of the Enders alone speak volumes. Death Stranding might have hurt him a little bit, I will say that, but that's not his fault. That was all of YouTube that did that to him. Except me. Feels like. He is unproven and are not. He won't get a lot of budget. How many movies has he done? None, but you gotta understand, he already has a publisher who makes movies. See, I think you're confusing it. You do realize he signed under Sony directly. Meaning he's no longer Konami and all them. He has the budget. He's had the budget now. He's directly signed under one of the largest movie producers other than Disney and... Who's the other one? 20th Century? I think is the other one. I forgot. Oops. I don't remember. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it next time in a vlog. Because, I mean... Alright, I'm getting off here. Alright, guys, I gotta get off here. She needs me to get off here. This is really disrespectful to you guys, but alright. I will talk to you guys later. And hope you all enjoyed this stream. Peace and loves, everybody's. Sorry, I won't... Wait. Sony won't give him a Lord of the Rings size budget. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to agree to disagree there and see what happens. But I think they would. I think that if they were going to give anyone one, they would probably him. But we'll see. But, alright, everybody. Peace and loves. I will see you all tomorrow. For some more manicure. Bye, everybody. Wait, I didn't wait. Hold on. I gotta tilt back. No, that's not the right button. I gotta elevate. Bye, everybody. Bye. Yeah, now I gotta get to the bottom.